Hi, it's Molly, and today I wanted to talk about some amazing products from a new company called Colourpop. Now this company has eyeshadows, lipsticks, and lip pencils, which they call Lippies. And one of the most amazing things about this company is that everything is $5 each. So eyeshadows, lipsticks, lip liners, $5 each. Let's do some swatches and then we'll talk about a little bit more about these eyeshadows. This shade is called Truth, and this is my favorite shade in the bunch. If you are super fair-skinned like me and have a really hard time finding a crease shade that's light enough, this is an amazing crease shade. It's what I'm wearing right now. This next color is called Amaze, and it's a really gorgeous rose gold. Now this shade you can wear on your own. If you want it just to look like you are wearing a little bit of color, you can swipe that across the lid with, you know, like your finger or a brush. This shade is called Animal. It's a neon coral, and to be honest, I really haven't worn much of this one yet, but I do like it and I wanted to get it because I don't have anything else like it in my eyeshadow collection. I think this would be really fun in the center of your eye with some copper shadow around it. Next up, this is called So Quiche, and this has become another one of my favorites. It's a really pretty khaki, but it has like these purple pink tones to it. I'm wearing this shade across my entire lid. It's really beautiful, especially for redheads. I love it because it has that little hint of green and it's just really beautiful. Now on the outside of my eye, I'm wearing this shade called Hammered, just to deepen up the look of my eye overall. And this is a much darker green, sort of a forest green with shimmer. This is Cricket, and this is a pretty shimmery purple. This shade is a really fun shade called Bay, and it looks like it's going to be sort of a blue. I love this one because it swatches totally differently than you'd expect. Like, it looks pretty blue, and then on, it sort of has that really cool eggplant finish. Last up from my order is called Bandit, and this is another satin finish. The first one that I did today, Truth, was a satin, and Bandit is a satin, and that's the closest finish that Colourpop has to a matte finish. And I like Bandit, I just wish it's a little teeny bit too warm and red for me. So I wish I went up and got Mittens instead, which is just a little bit deeper and teeny bit cooler for me. Alright, so as you can see, it really does set quickly. So that's why I prefer to use the synthetic brushes with it, and then I just clean them right away so that I don't have a problem with my brushes getting stained. My pros of the Colourpop eyeshadows are that there's minimal tugging, they do blend really easily over your eyelid, and they are super pigmented. You're not going to find an eyeshadow for $5 with this kind of pigment anywhere else. I also love that they have so many unique colors and finishes, like colors you've never seen before. So Quiche is just such a gorgeous shade that I've never seen anything like it before. I'm so excited to find this shade because it is the perfect crease shade for me. Let's talk about their lippies and lip liners a little bit. Again, the pigment is amazing. I'm really obsessed with these lipsticks. The thing about both the eyeshadows and the lipsticks is that because they're only $5, you can really try so many different colors without feeling like you're making a huge financial commitment. So if you were wanting to try the super deep red shades that are in right now, if you go on the website, they have everything from the lightest shade to the darkest shade. Originally, I thought to myself, I don't know if I need the lip liner. Then I realized you're getting a super good value. They have the same exact amount of product in the lip liner. It does need to be sharpened, but that's great because this is the entire lip liner, and you are getting a lipstick that rolls up that you do not have to sharpen. Here is my other reason for why you need to get the coordinating lip liners. If you are getting some of the super fun shades You're probably not gonna have anything like that in your makeup arsenal, right? Some of the liners are a little bit deeper than the lipsticks I'm gonna show you on this arm. So here's BFF, and then here's the BFF swatched. And at first I thought, it looks like it's almost a shade or two deeper than the lipstick. And then when I started to apply it, I did the lip liner almost all over my lips. And then I filled in the center first with the lipstick and then blended it all in. And it gives your lips the most beautiful dimension. Instead of it just looking like flat zombie lips. Not only that, it really helps them not bleed and not move. The Lippies do come in 3 finishes, a glossy, a satin, and a matte. The mattes are really, really long wearing. I found that you put them on once and do not put it on again for the rest of the night. I kept trying to apply Bichette over and over again just because I'm crazy, not even because it was wearing off. And it did start to get sort of, you know, when you put on a long wearing lipstick and then you put a coat over it, can kind of, not ball up, but it just got a little bit too cakey. So with the matte formulas, I say 1 application, that's it. The BFF is a glossy finish. You can reapply if you need to. So next up is Tipsy, which is a peach shade. And again, the Tipsy liner is about a shade deeper than the BFF liner. And it's a slightly brighter shade. So let's put this one on as well so that you can see all of them on. So Tipsy is a pretty shade. Like if you were gonna do a very mod look, I think Tipsy would be a good opaque peach shade. I think BFF is a little bit of a better nude for most people. This is Button. And as you can see, when the liners are a little bit different shade than the lipstick, I do think it's important to blend them a little bit so you get that dimensional lip without looking like you're wearing a lip liner and a lipstick that are 2 totally different colors. It gives you the dimension without it looking like that really kind of crazy 90s lip liner, the brown lip liner everyone was into. This is Hard On, which is a really pretty raspberry shade. It's a really, really pretty way to do a bold lip without doing the traditional red lip. I think it's so gorgeous. That is Rocket, right on the bottom, a nice bright pink. So let's swatch that one as well. Rocket is a super bright, pigmented, almost neon pink. So if you were wondering or wanting to try neon, definitely give Rocket a try. This is again like a cute, like if you were gonna do some sort of a theme costume for and needed an opaque 1950s, 1960s lipstick, this would be a great look for you. Next up are my reds. This is Frenchie. And one of my favorite things is you can see how pigmented these lipsticks are. And at first that was a little bit intimidating to me, and now that I've really learned and like played around with the lip liners and realized how important they were, I love having that full, very full color lip. I love that they do on these darker shades perfectly matching lip liners, because for a red lipstick, you know how hard that can be to get a perfect match. So here is Bichette on my arm. So all of the lip liners, even the lightest shades, are a matte finish, and the lipsticks go from, the lighter shades all seem to be glossies or satins, and the darker shades are a matte finish. I just love them all so much. Zoom in. As you can see, it's a really gorgeous matte. It's not see-through, it's not cakey at all. Sometimes with the lower price of the drugstore matte lipsticks, you can sort of see through the lipstick and you can see all your lip lines, and that is not the case. This is really and truly a gorgeous higher end formula for $5. So those are my pros, cons, reviews, whatever. I really hope that it helps. I'm so excited when I find a new brand that's amazing. I love getting to share that with you guys. I think that Colourpop is going to be the next big cosmetics company like e.l.f. or NYX, because they are so affordable. They don't test on animals. They're paraben free. They are really well packaged. This box comes inside another huge box. Everything comes wrapped up, double, triple wrapped, so that it comes to you and the cream doesn't get all moved around. And if you order 6 of the Lippies, they come to you in this really, really cute box. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please remember to subscribe and go check out the blog girlgetglamorous.com. I'll have more eye looks as well as all of the lipsticks swatched, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.